We are at the airport. We're getting ready to head to Las Vegas. And from Las Vegas, we are going to Alaska. So we're going to start our trip today. We just got to the Virgin Hotel here in Vegas and we're having breakfast, our first breakfast here for the start of our adventure. We're at the Bellagio Gardens here in Las Vegas. Look how amazingly beautiful everything in here is. All these flowers, and it changes every couple months. That's why I love coming back here, because it's different every single time I come back. We always love staying at the Virgin Las Vegas Hotel. It's quiet, it's clean, and it's off the strip. We just love it so much. There's also a lot of really great space to spread out, being that Robert is a grown adult now. We highly recommend the Neon Boneyard Park. It was a great time. It's definitely worth the extra money to also do the jackpot show at the very end. We just made it. It's about, I don't know, 11:30. We have been traveling all day, but we are here. We officially made it to Anchorage. Good morning from Anchorage, Alaska. We got in very late last night, and this is the part where I have to leave Mike and Robert for 2 days, and they're gonna have some special father-son bonding time together here in Alaska. And I am headed off to something called a FAM. A FAM is a familiarization trip that suppliers and destinations hold for travel agents so they can learn everything there is to learn in the area to bring it back to their clients. So today we are going to start with visiting Turnagain Arm before heading off on a cruise and stopping at the Wildlife Conservatory area. We're going to have a great dinner at Raven's Perch at Alaska Glacier Lodge before we head off to a night of a VIP guided Northern Lights tour. So stay tuned. I'm going to have some wonderful experiences to share with you.
No good alone. Why are you sitting home on the floor? What kind of pills are you on? Ringing the bell, and nobody coming to help. Your daddy lives by himself. He just wants to know that you're well. Oh.
So I am at the Alaska Ski Resort. We just took the tram to the top of the mountain, and look at this view behind me. How beautiful is this? Life is good, friends. I'm gonna quickly open my door just so you could see my view right from the door. Look at that. Look how peaceful that is. It's incredible. I am walking over the bridge at the Mantanaska Glacier. Look at this view. I just hiked a glacier. I never thought I would be capable of that.
We enjoyed hiking on the historic Iditarod Trail. It was pretty cool seeing a moose in the wild.
I'm here at an event in Anchorage at the Alaskan Railroad that they're hosting for us. My mom even came to meet us for a bucket list adventure. We really enjoyed sailing on the 26th Glacier Tour. We were lucky enough to see some historic calving on the cruise as well. On our last day in Anchorage, we enjoyed a food tour with Alaskan Sights and Bites.
Dan took us to all the hot spots around town, and I loved the craft beer. I even tried a reindeer dog, but the gelato was my favorite. That's how we spent our last day in Anchorage.
Good morning from the Alaskan Railroad. We're headed out on a 12-hour journey to Fairbanks today.
The food on board was delicious. They serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner during their trip. And the view was spectacular.
Welcome to our next hotel, Pike's Waterfront Lodge, where we had a lot of fun spending time together. Look how cute this fun library is where you can read books about Alaska. Mom wrote a book about the Iditarod last year and got to visit one of the original trails. Our first full day in Fairbanks, Greatland Adventures did a fabulous private city tour for us. Mike from Greatland Adventures brought us to visit the pipeline and also showed us where everyone gets their local water at Fox Springs in Fairbanks. We also stopped by the visitor center before taking a stroll downtown. Our last stop of the day was Pioneer Park. Our next day, we stopped at the Fairbanks Ice Museum, which is housed in an old 1920s movie theater. We all had fun riding a sled down this funky ice hill. There's a small ice exhibit that you can take pictures with. We all had fun being pretty silly, and at the end of the time, they do a live demonstration for you. Look how good he did this. Our next stop was the Chena Hot Springs, where you could soak and relax in this beautiful area. We got to see the first good snowfall of Alaska. Look what we get to see today. It's the day right before we go home. Look how beautiful that is. On our last night in Fairbanks, we had dinner at the Pump House before heading out with Alaskan Adventures and a private VIP Northern Lights tour. We are sadly at the end of our journey here at the Fairbanks International Airport, and I just wanted to capture everyone. Hello. Did you have a good journey?
Yes, we had a wonderful time.
Last night we topped it off with some crazy viewing of the aurora, and this trip was phenomenal. This was a bucket list for my mom.
It was.
First time for our son Robert.